Well, Harry Tector in at first drop. Highly experienced, very useful. Opportunity now to forge a partnership with his brother. Well, 2 done, 20 for 1.
तेरे को शर्म आती थी ना गले में बैठने में।
दानी को एंजाइटी अटैक हुआ है। You all need family therapy.
मैं ना भूंड लेनी स्ट्रेस थी।
आपको थोड़ा टेंडर होने की जरूरत है।
टेंडर? वो जो अखबारों में निकलता है सड़क बनाने।
तेरा बाप आया। तेरे पापों का Men in Blue धुलाई का शुभारंभ करेंगे।
Arshdeep to continue. Oh, now then, just settle a little bit here, Tim Tector.
And that's wonderful carry, but we still haven't seen lateral movement as yet. In the wicket of Adair, again, not much footwork, but that's how he plays, isn't it? He's all in.
Yeah, he's had a lean run, Ross Adair, truth be told. He hasn't set the world alight this season in domestic structure for the Northern Knights. Just searching for some kind of rhythm.
I was there to be hit, and both these Tector brothers, you've mentioned it before, Niall, as well, very orthodox in how they bat. Very technically correct, both of them.
Yeah, very Tectorly correct.
Yeah, that's Niall for you. Now, this is the other important thing is, as a top order batter, what you need to figure out batting first is what is a good score on this surface. It's not a very high scoring as of now.
Now then, not out of the screws. Nowhere near the middle of the bat. Oh, punched it. He's punched it over the rope. Shivam Dubé did all the hard work. He got there, he made the ground and made a mess of it.
Yeah, absolutely so. He did all the hard work, the tough bit of it, which is reaching. Kind of sliced it a little bit. Or got there comfortably. And not just that, Shivam then parries it over the boundary and in the process breaks his glasses as well. That's an expensive drop for him as well.
Well, would have been a knock-on down the road. Ulster Rugby. Just held himself back there. Just held himself back on that one there, Deep. You could see Tim Tector was about to launch.
I think that's a good idea. Just looking at the carry and something that we were talking about, just use the pace, use the bounce. He did really well there. Because all you need to do at times in T20, a lot of people do get carried away trying to hit the ball too hard. But especially when the ball's near, all you have to do is time it and just find the gaps, especially in the first 6.
First slip will be licking his lips here. Harry Tector has a tendency early on, first 4 or 5 balls, just to feel outside the off stump. Nice from Arshdeep. One thing I will say, Deep, the Indian fielders, their attention to detail, they're in close, they're up and about, they really are come here with a purpose.
Yeah, they definitely do look like that. Came in a couple of days ago, had a really good session as you spoke about. And also talking about detail, I just was looking at Washington Sundar. He's looking at which side the breeze is blowing, and then he's going to adjust himself in his position at deep mid, rather mid-wicket, whether the wind, as in the batters are going to hit with the wind or against the wind.
Oh, I mentioned Harry Tector early on. He feels for the ball outside the off stump. It's straight through to Sanju. Routine.
We're slipped there. Harry Tector. Right, you can protect yourself because that's a rough wicket. You called it, Niall. Outside edge, Harry Tector gone without scoring. 25 for 2, Ireland.
Captain Lorcan. Against a man in Colombo. Harsha Rana, who's a little bit up and down that first over, but did pick up the wicket of Rossadair. Oh my word, they are here. They mean business here deep.
That's a quick change in the length for Harshit. Started with back of length, now he's bowling fuller. Yeah, that's not swinging. That's going to always angle it away from the right-hander. And you called it, Niall. He does get out quite often initially. Outside off stump.
I don't think that ball did anything. Just angle. And game and batting in cricket is about angles. And something just didn't look right. However, wherever Harry Tector was trying to hit that ball just didn't look quite right, because it didn't nip, it didn't swing.
Yeah, again, talking about swinging now, we haven't seen the ball moving laterally at all so far in the first 3 odd overs. And you look at the seam position again. That's ball, that's a scramble seam. That's not swinging any which way. That's just going to go with the angle. And as a batter, the other thing you do is you prepare yourself. Just look at the first couple of overs. Hey, it's not swinging, so it's not coming back in. So you might as well go and stand on the middle or off stump and trying to cover the angle. And then when you see that seam wobbling, you know it's not going to swim.
Leg side. Won't cut that off. So Tim Tector is living slightly dangerously, but at the moment he's entertaining the crowd.
Go on. He's loud enough. But that's a good shot. The ball just come back in a little bit with the angle as well. The bat kind of slipping in his hands as well. But it just seems like at times he just does have this tendency of falling over, isn't it, Tim Tector? I won't be surprised if Harshit is trying to hit his pads and attack the stumps a little more.
Well, that's going to be wide for sure. Rowley Black, one of our umpires, in his 47th T20I, and Gareth Morrison is alongside him, standing in his 8th. Johnny Kennedy is our 3rd umpire today. Good LJK.
Just got a little carried away, Harshit. Look at that bounce.
Now then, straight up in the air. Simple as you like, and Ireland are gifting India wickets here in the power play.
Just talking about his head falling over, I won't be surprised if his head was, the line of the ball was inside his eye line. Kind of slicing it. He did slice the previous one as well to the boundary, but this one, nicely watched and taken by Shreyas Iyer. Yeah, Tim Tector gone for 17, 30 for 3 Ireland.
A few slips in play. India on the charge here, and why not? Harsh is going to go round the wicket and just angle the ball in slightly deep with that strong wrist and just try and take it away to the slip, Gordon.
And that's what we've seen a lot of the right-hand bowlers do against left-handers, and straight away around the wicket.
Oh, now then, now that he's standing on off stump there, Ben Khalid's. So really should know where his off stump is and let that one through to the keeper. Just nerves.
It's also a tough time to come out to bat as a middle order batter. It's only the 4th over, 30 for 3. And it's a T20 format. You don't know to go hard or not, or try and consolidate at this point in time.
Another good over for Harsh Rana. 4 done, Ireland in trouble. 30 for 3.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबां केसरी दुर्योधन के दिए विष के कारण भीम पहुंचा रहस्यमय लोक में
शाबाश भांजे अब भीम को मृत्यु मिलेगी और तुम्हें सिंहासन इस नागलोक से आज तक कोई जीवित नहीं लौटा
कह दो पूरे नागलोक से पांडु पुत्र भीम आया है
नए लोक की नई चुनौतियों से कैसे उभरेगा भीम हस्तिनापुर के वीर सोमवार से शनिवार रात 9 बजे सोनी लिव और सोनी सब पर
So 3 wickets down are Ireland early on. Arshdeep into his 3rd over, continuing from the spinny end. So joined by Isabel Joyce, who in the annals of Irish cricket, a few names resonate with the same enduring reverence as Isabel Joyce from a cricketing dynasty. It's been a bright start for India here with the ball.
They've come out with the bit between their teeth. Lots to play for with the new cycle coming up here for India. Double world champions, they'll be looking to repeat things in a couple of years' time. So it's time to start planning and seeing who's going to be in year 11 come that tournament then.
Great line from Arshdeep Singh. He's somebody who's toying with his line and length at times, but he's been very, very difficult to play for many, and for some it's about the angle. But just look at that pitch map of Arshdeep today.
Yeah, great consistency, hasn't given much away, has he? So when you're trying to make something happen, and with that angle, the length really changes the line that the ball reaches you at as well. So Harry Tector playing at one that was probably a little bit too far away from him for a straight drive. He played a little bit too straight, should have been looking squarer.
There's a little innovation. Quite making contact, Lorcan Tucker. A couple of runs though. His new role as captain. I suppose many eyes are going to be on Lorcan Tucker and Shreyas Iyer both as they begin their permanent captaincy. Lorcan Tucker having captained Ireland twice previously, winning a loss. But at a stand-in now, permanent captain, taking over from long-time leader Paul Stirling.
Well, when I think about Lorcan Tucker taking over, a lot less pressure on him than on Shreyas Iyer, but he is obviously taking over against India, so plenty of eyeballs on him. Might have been easier against a different team, but yeah, you just could hear it as soon as he hit it that it didn't hit properly. I think that's come off the glove of Lorcan Tucker there.
Tucker just looking to run that down behind square on the offside. Aksar Patel. Good to see him back and featuring for India in this series. I mean, lost the vice captaincy to Tilak Varma.